And we're live on YouTube first. Always first on YouTube. Good morning, YouTube. And right now I am going to go live on Facebook. So right now we are going live on Facebooky. So good morning, everybody. This is Dave. Good morning. And I've got both coffee and tea. Once again, this is tea time for me. We've got 5 minutes on the clock. I won't waste too much of your time, just a little bit of your time, and let's get started. So good morning to you guys. If you guys are here, I'd love for you guys to say hi, and I'll say hi right back as I drink my Java with you. So good morning, Chung Lee and Fernando Gordillo. Welcome here. Dave, I say Fernando. Pam, welcome here. And Mario. Brittany Wood is in the house. Again, Red Line representing. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right. Gerard, welcome here. Stephen, welcome here. Jessica, welcome here. Hila, it's so good to see you. I saw the Voda sticker. So proud of you guys. Making a difference, man. Holly, it's so good to have you here from Taiwan. Guys, check out Holly's. She runs an orphanage in Taiwan and just amazing lady. Natasa, I hope I'm saying that right. Welcome here. Brittany says, hey, friend. I go, friend, hey. It doesn't work backwards. Okay, I need to write this out for you because it's too mind-blowing. But my kids told me, like Levi, my youngest, came back with the most amazing palindrome on planet Earth. And you know what palindromes are? They're like the same backwards and forwards, like yo banana boy. Like that's a palindrome, right? Well, he comes home to me and he writes this, he tells me this is a palindrome and I didn't believe him. I forgot it. I think it's like, go hang a salami, I'm a lasagna hog. Is that a palindrome, guys? I think it is. So, go hang a salami, I'm a lasagna hog. And if you spell that backwards, it's exactly the same thing as forwards. Mind blowing! This is like incredible. And so Hila says, coffee. Miguel, Peru is in the house. Rafi, definitely I need to do this in the mornings because there's way more people. Bob, good to have you here. Fernando goes this. Oh, whoops, this. Hang loose. And I say hang loose too. All right. Let's see who else is here. Mark Greathouse, you are great. Hello from Florence, Italy. Mark, you're getting around, dude. That's a long way away from Brazil, dude. Welcome here. Hong, good to have you here. Anthony, Caesar, Lou. On YouTube, I cannot see you, but if you comment, I will comment back live here for you guys. And Cesar, Lou, Matthew Lamb, good to have you guys here. Mario, Miguel says, Peru in the house. You got it, man. Ricardo, hola, loco. Loco is like crazy. Yeah, I'm a little bit crazy. You're right. And Leonardo, welcome here. Before we get started too long, yesterday, sorry about the echo thing. I was trying out new sound effects, so I needed to hear what I was doing. Like this one. It's kind of disgusting, right? It's a deflating balloon. It kind of sounds like flatulence, but I guess they're supposed to sound about the same. But okay, so yesterday I also showed you koi gear, all right? Now this stuff, I didn't open the box until yesterday, right? Because I opened it like just before the show. Oh, you can hear this as a filter. Hila says, yep, it's a palindrome. Oh, go hang a salami. I'm a lasagna hog. It is a palindrome. That's the wrong one. Maybe this one. Yeah! Okay, we got a cheering crowd. There we go. Can you guys hear that? Can you hear those sound effects? Okay, so this koi underwear, this is insanity. When they said it was silver lined, look at this. I feel like a superhero. Okay, I know this is disgusting. I haven't worn these. I honest. The cup is pure silver coated here, man. Can you even see that? I hope so. Because the whole cup, I feel like your junk is going to be like precious. It's like, I'm just hoping, because it's really cold outside, I'm hoping that it isn't frostbite. You know, like don't lick metal outside, right? Like what happens to this outside? But like, this is so technical. Check this out. Okay, I have a lot of nice underwear, but this is like off the cuff, like it's just crazy. So take a look at it. They got this mesh on the bottom for aeration. You got this cup that's literally silver lined, and you've got this beautiful tag that is like suede-ishness. Okay, but anyways, I'm gonna see how this actually performs. But anyways, okay, cool. I was very impressed. It was so impressive. I just hit my overhead camera. Okay, not a good thing. So Zelly Bang says hello, and well, she's got this little dog with a heart, and it's really cute. And if the balloon went like, the dog would fall. That wouldn't be pretty. Ben, good to have you here. Hey, wait, we're having coffee, right? We're having coffee, right? Like in like an hour, right? Okay, good. Because I'm gonna be there. I'm looking forward to it. Stevie, good to have you here. Doris Lee, oh my goodness. Ross Tanner, where in the world are you, dude? Good to have you here. Denise, Charles Poon, Alma, good to have you here. Holly says, how am I going to sleep? I am laughing too hard. Glad to end my day with smiles. Yes, and Koi, do you guys make women's underwear? I don't know, but like this is pretty incredible stuff. Like, I can't believe I'm this excited about underwear, but I mean, it's just stuff that we use all the time. Mario says, greetings from Colombia. My Colombian connection is in the house. Thank you very much. All right. Now, oh, darn. That means this is over. I need to get started. Oh, I'm so sad. And he says, I met you guys at the convention in 2017. I loved Colombia. You guys are such amazing hosts. My heart is warm. Hope everything is great. Best of luck with underwear business. Good infomercial. Laugh out. Just kidding. No, this is not an underwear model. So sorry, guys. Yeah, you will never see me in that stuff. Oh, well, you might, but you won't know I'm wearing it. Not that I go commando. This is getting awkward. Okay, let's just get started. Okay, well, thank you guys for being here. Let's get started with the show at hand. So here is I got full screen ones. Here's the before, and here is the after. And yeah, that is what we're going to be doing. Hey, this is Dave from NOTSO Chinese Secrets, and today we're taking you behind the scenes with us and on this shoot at Azure Ridge with Sherry and Josh. And here's the before, and it was lit with just one light, and the other light is God light. Beautiful, beautiful sunset. And here is the after. And we will retouch this together to perfection right now. So let's switch over to Lightroom. Before we start working on the image, let's take a look at how it was shot. And so this one has a little bit less difference than the last image we retouched, from the before image to the after image, but nonetheless, it makes a huge difference to draw the viewer's attention to what matters most, which is our beautiful couple, Sherry and Josh. But right now, this one was lit with just one light. And so we've got the God light in the background, lighting up the sky with that beautiful sunset. And this is out at Azure Ridge, out here just outside of Calgary, Alberta, beautiful Canada land. And right now I was holding the light for Quinn, I believe, and she was shooting from underneath the veil. And the light, as you can see, is coming from the top down, so that we can accentuate their beautiful cheekbones and really just capture them at their very best. And I love the way how Josh's hair is a little bit unkept because of the wind that came and gusted up on there as well. So here's the before image, and as always, you could just grab a slide over here and wiggle it until you're happy with what happens. But I always find the problem with that is the fact that my eye and my attention goes over to the side panel here with the basic adjustments, and then my eye and my attention has to go back to the image. And I'm playing this visual ping pong with my mouse as well as my brain, and I don't like that. And that's why we touch type with Motibodo. So let's reset that again. And all I'm gonna do is concentrate on looking at the couple's face here, okay? And so now I'm just gonna tap on my K key with Motibodo enabled, and that's gonna bring up the exposure. I'm gonna bring up the shadows a bit here, and I'm gonna make this a little bit warmer, and I'm gonna press down the Shift key to make larger changes to the temperature. And I'm going to increase the saturation just a touch, and you see how that sky comes out too. Now, the dress is a little bit blown there, so I'm taking down the whites and the highlights just a touch. And now the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in by pressing my space bar. And then I'm going to actually choose my brush tool, my Dodge Light preset that comes with Motibodo. And I've got brush sizers on my T and the Y keys, so I can just really quickly tap them. And I just want to brush in just a little bit more light because I love how he's just adoring her. And so that is just about perfect right there. And so you can see how detailed we can actually get with Motibodo in Lightroom itself. Now, if you want to zoom out, because we're in the brush tool, you have to press the Alt key and the space bar, and then I can click, and then I'm zoomed out, and that looks great to my eye. So far, this is the before, and this is the after, just with a little bit of dodging and burning, and some corrections to the exposure. Now, I'm gonna add a little bit more attention to them, so I'm gonna choose my gradient, I'm gonna do the burn light, and I'm just gonna draw a big, giant gradient here. And from there, it's a little bit too dark, so I'm gonna bring up the gradient by pressing and holding the control key down and pressing up the exposure. I'm gonna add more clarity to that. I'm gonna add a little more saturation, and this is just gonna affect the gradient, which is around the couple and not on the couple. And I'm pretty happy right there. Now, there's a couple of distracting lights in this corner. So I'm gonna choose my spot tool. Shift 1 is the spot tool. I'm gonna get rid of those lights. I'm gonna zoom in on this area here. And I press and hold the Alt Option key and the space bar to move around in this mode. And I'm gonna get rid of some of the junk here that's a little bit distracting, that doesn't give us any information that helps us tell the story of this couple. And so right there, we're about done. And now I'm just gonna crop it just a bit. Oh, actually, this side here is a little bit too bright. So another gradient, whoops, not a gradient, sorry, my brush. I'm gonna increase the size of it and just really lightly tap in and draw a little bit of darkness here. And if that's too heavy-handed, just press and hold the control key, back off on the exposure with the exposure plus a little bit. And so it really just accentuates my couple and doesn't distract with even the sky in the background. And so right now, I'm just gonna crop it. And right now I think I wanna constrain my crop. So I'm gonna press crop. And right now I'm going to press that little icon there. And right about there, I'm looking at this peak of this triangle, and I'm gonna stop it right at that edge. Right there, and boom, I like that a lot. Now the final thing, I'm gonna add a little bit of clarity to this, and her dress is a little bit brighter than I'd like it to be, so I'm gonna take the brush tool, the burn light again, and I'm just gonna, very small strokes here on the dress, and that's gonna take it down. And if that's too much again, I can bring up the exposure and just bring down the whites and the highlights. And I'm done. Here is the before. And here is the beautiful after. And we'll do that once more without teaching. So here is the before. And again, as always, I'm just going to be touch typing to what I want to see on their faces, increasing the temperature there. I'm going to increase the shadows a bit. I'm going to zoom in right here. I'm going to take a brush. I'm going to dodge a little bit here because I want to see more of his beautiful smile and hers. Love that, their connection here. And actually, while I'm here, I'm just going to brush and burn in her dress a little bit here because I'm already zoomed in. And again, if it's too heavy-handed, don't worry. We can always take this off later or change it now just by simply pressing the control key and going up on the exposure to not make it so dark, and I'm pretty happy there. Let's zoom back out and get the full effect. Perfect. And now I'm going to add my gradient, burn light, big honking gradient there. And if it's too dark, again, I can bring up the exposure here. I'm going to add a little bit of clarity. I'm going to add more saturation to the sky around them. I'm going to add saturation to the entire image right about there. Choose my brush. Burn out this edge here just a little bit. And again, don't worry about being too heavy-handed, and I can press the control and back off on that until it looks about right to my eye. And we're going to take down the highlights just a touch here, and I'm almost done. Gonna crop that in, remove the distractions, and voila, we're pretty much done here. If I want, I can go over here and clean up any of this mess here that I don't want to see. And that spot tool is super fast, super easy to clean up junk, my junk remover. And here is the before, and here is the after. And before I let you go, I do have a thought of the day, and it is this. And God will generously provide all you need. Then you will always have everything you need and plenty left over to share with others. 2 Corinthians 9:8. And I love that he doesn't leave us with just enough for ourselves, but we've always got enough to share with others. And that's a reminder to me to be generous. So thank you guys so much for watching. God bless, and I'll see you in the next live stream.